Welcome, citizens. Jedi is here. I am going to be
Launch sequence complete.
realize that
Caution. Front collision.
where the has by far the most cargo. Cargo. Currently at L1.
Preparing quantum mode. Max engines. Nav ready.
Landing gear up.
Navigate to escape.
Navigating to Magnus Gateway.
Vector 1.
Engaging quantum drive.
See. Gentlemen?
Yeah, that's the part I didn't know. Hey, Chad.
Hey, Chad.
I figured you'd be out tonight doing the gumbo up to your eyeballs.
Oh, I was. I literally bathed in it. It was good.
Honey, bring another gallon. This one's getting cold.
It does wonders for that rough skin on your elbows.
No, totally. Yeah. Call that gumbo elbow.
Oh, so good.
Right on, dude.
So good.
Wild, thank you very much for that tip. I had no idea that was even a thing. So yeah, there we go. Solve that problem for me. Appreciate it. So I've got an ass load of 10.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I just
I have
delivered
6.7 metric ass loads of 10.
I delivered 300 and something SCUs checkpoint.
Singular, or it was doubled up with another specimen?
Just the 10. No ice yet.
Oh, that's a mission?
No, but I delivered
Oh.
it. You know, it's waiting for me.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
there is a
Follow.
mission. 334 tin plus 334 of that ice,
At
which
20.
you can get right there in Pyro for 13 million, or
13.
maybe 26.
I think
Yeah,
it's 13.
I misinterpreted what Chad was saying. I thought he
Yeah.
was saying he delivered it, meaning completed a mission, and I got pretty excited
Yeah.
there because I have enough to complete everyone's mission.
You just get lucky on a Magnus station.
Oh, that's a nice way of saying it, Chad. No, I got stupid, buddy. When I was buying last night, I must have inadvertently purchased an ass load.
Nice.
For some reason, it displayed to me as just a size 16 container, but it was easily 900 more than 970 SCU.
Oh, yeah, cool. Yeah, you hit that max button, it'll just buy it all. 1,000
Yeah,
SCUs.
the idiot part was that I didn't intend to do that. I intended to do it for corundum or copper.
Mhm.
I guess it might all shake out in the wash, but
Almost easier to just do that though. I kind of feel like, I feel like if I monkey with the numbers too much, then someone else is gonna just buy it before I finish. So that's what I did too.
Yeah.
I'm just like, max, buy. And then the next time I
Yeah.
do it, I just got to remember to buy the other kind, whatever the other kind. But ice is, yeah, I have to pair the tin with the ice.
gotcha. Okay.
Cool.
Yeah. One of the challenges that wasn't clear to me last night because of my confusion was that after I had made that erroneous purchase or errant purchase, I was then of course locked out from buying anything else. But that wasn't clear to me. It wasn't clear to me that I had maxed out my local storage because I'm a dunce.
Well, how many times have we actually done that up until now? Not very often.
Well,
Done
I
what?
do it. I'm sorry I didn't
Maxing
tell
out.
you guys.
Maxing out your cargo.
Oh,
But
no, I've certainly never done it.
Well, they put that limit on a couple days ago, Chad, because of everybody, the spammers coming in and buying it all.
Well,
It's, you know,
that's been that limitation's been on there for much longer than a couple days.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I thought you could buy way more than 1,000.
Nope. There's
Hey,
a
Red,
It's
are you
going to
there,
your
Red?
ship then. No, he went to eat dinner.
yeah. You
Just
can
noticed I'm not on friend list.
have you have a lot of ships, big ships, and you can just store way more than you have to store it on your ship.
Yeah, but I couldn't get it out of my ship when I did that. I went to move it and get it out, and once you put it in there with the machine or with the base, you have to sell it somewhere to get it out.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want
Well-
to sell 10, I want to move it. So it won't work for the mission doing it that way.
I think it will. Foxy Loxy was doing something crazy with it. Way to do it.
I had
Chad,
a
did you
whole
join on
C2 full
Wild,
of
or-
that shit?
I am
Sorry, guys.
on some European server. I
Wee
can't
wee.
remember if it was Masperia or Wild.
I'm gonna try a US server and see what happens.
Give a final number.
Landing
Initiated.
weapons engaged. Power to shields and engines. 100% impulse.
Yeah, I realized
Combat mode enabled.
today
You have the con.
that I'm a doofus, and you know, I was using my Star Lancer. I have a Starfarer, which can hold significantly more cargo. Star Lancer.
I had no idea the Starfarer had large cargo. Interesting.
Yeah, I felt I still had room, and I had like 320 something SCUs.
Wow. Well, Wild gave me a tip a little bit ago before you hopped on that I didn't realize that you could right click on containers and split them. So it's a whole new world. It's a whole new world.
Oh, and the freight elevator?
Yeah, I had no clue that was even a thing. Feels like Groundhog Day, man. I keep waking up at Magnus.
Caution. Fresh collision.
Hey, Vic, you're down.
Deploying landing system.
I guess I could try to split that first and put it on the Carrick. Yes, that would be more sense.
Landing complete.
Wild, I remember
What does it
you gave me
say?
a dig last night for having not, I think, had you put it as a team going and getting ice? I haven't even been on, but last night was my first time on since you and I were playing last.
I was just hacking on you, Billy.
Oh, I know, man. No, I was teasing back. I didn't want you to think that I'd actually just ignored it. I hadn't been on.
No.
That's what I want to try. You can buy ice at a couple of places in Pyro.
Yep.
I'm excited to mine it. I really want to try.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm like, kind of, it's
I don't even know
it's
where to
asteroid.
start, or I would
Asteroid
already
mine.
be mining corundum.
Corundum's a tougher one, but there's a guy. His name is El Guapo. Been making a lot of YouTube videos on mining. They're entertaining, and shows you how to find all that stuff.
His videos are pretty good. I can't tell if it's shtick or not. The voice and everything. I can't tell if it's like the guy just sounds like that all the time, or it's really here nor there regarding the information. But
Yeah.
El Guapo. These three amigos. Okay, let's go right click on some tin.
Well, I'm headed for Bajini Point since I can't get any corundum here at Magnus. Or corundum, sorry.
That's what you said.
Okay.
Random conundrum.
The corundum conundrum.
Hard to say fast.
It's hard to say period, man. Okay, so yeah, I don't see how one box. Oh, it says times 61. Now I see.
Yeah, that's all stacked up.
I'm used to it
What
just being
size are
splayed
they?
out. There's,
16s?
I think they're, yeah, they're 16s.
Perfect. Good then. So
So
go to
what-
that little chart I showed you, and you'll know exactly how many your boat will take of those.
Oh yeah, no, the Carrick's cargo's listed on the ASOP.
Okay.
Is that what you meant? That cargo limit?
Well, I sent a bunch of people last night a list of how and where to load what boats.
Ah.
It shows you the exact as they were intended, I should say.
Meaning not reclaimer stacking technology.
Yeah. Oh, come on, really? Now we're gonna go through this bullshit where my warp drive doesn't work again?
What?
Sometimes when I come out of Magnus, my warp drive won't work.
Oh yeah, it's a power
And then
thing.
And I turn the thrusters off and it works.
It's a power bug. I find that if I have at least one chip, my cool, my life support, that it's not do that as much. I haven't 100% held it down as that. It's like on some ships, if I like turn off my life support, my coolers works
I'm back. Sorry.
works the power for.
Hey, Red.
Hey, what's up?
Oh, son of.
Shenanigans.
Ah,
How was dinner?
wild log off.
he's
No,
here.
he's here.
Nice.
Up for no apparent reason.
You did?
I was coming back from my pyro run lunchtime today. I'm sitting here wailing on my number 5 key, my my tractor beam out. Nothing's working, and I'm like, it's because I'm in a noob suit. Have any?
That'll do it.
This place is a wreck.
Yeah, Walt said he waited for an hour to try to get some stuff, and he was done with it for the night, I guess.
I'm done waiting at Magnus, I'll tell you that much. And there's guys throwing buckets and barrels and cans and platters.
Yeah, the waiting's hard enough, and then you got that going on. It's just like it's like PvP economy stuff. It's nuts. They're hitting me with dollars.
In terminal, so I'm gonna give it the old 10-minute try and see if I can get some rundo. Copper rich and
When I logged in this evening, there was a client update. Does anybody know what that was? Offhand?
hot fixes.
Okay.
Hot fixes, probably.
Yeah, check the patch notes. There was a hotfix post, but it was like from 4 days ago. I was confused. I didn't understand what was
Yeah,
happening.
no,
I just
you look
I
in.
just had a 4 gig update, so I don't know what that is.
Yeah, that's the hotfix we're talking about. That's what was waiting for me when I got home.
Okay.
Don't spec?
Discord general chat at around 10:40 a.m. today. I posted a
Well, I think I missed it, dude. Thank you.
hotfix
Going back now.
I did see an update about what's planned for 4.1, which is pretty interesting.
item recovery stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep, I just posted a link for that too.
We'll see probably a couple months for that.
Oh, Chadarius, funny time zone thing. I'm looking for 1048.
Oh yeah. Yours would be
Sorry,
like
of course you wouldn't have told me
Eight.
that in my time zone. Of course not. I'm stupid. Sorry. Yeah, there's the hotfix notes. Thanks. Yeah, it says February 28th. Are they updating the thread? Is that what's going on, or?
yeah. It's so there's like a main hotfix thing, and then there's a sub hotfix one.
There we go. There we go. Thanks, dude. I tend to only look at the main post date, thinking that there's no other comments allowed.
Yeah, I did the same thing. I'm like, wait, this is old. What? When did they post this? And they still, it's the timing's still weird because I think the hotfix list of what's in the hotfix they posted last night because they're testing it, a hotfix channel for a little bit.
Okay,
But they didn't actually roll it out to live until.
got it. Cool, good to know. Thanks.
Yeah, item.
Yeah, just read it. I mean, they're fixes. That's rad, but
Item recovery seems interesting. We're doing. I've kind of figured this out and do the same thing for ships.
Right.
Because like this is the whole, and just they should just ignore all the whiners that are like, I thought this was a full loot game. Well, it still kind of is, right? It's just that if it's if it's store loot or loot assigned to your account, you can steal it from them and sell it, but as soon as they recover it, you can't use it anymore. It's not usable. So that's kind of how they're going to do it, right? So that not something you're.
right.
Which honestly, they should just do for all the stuff on your ship. That you can't dupe it. Or ship dupe it. Thing. Say, hey, here, this is a pretty decoration. If you loot it from someone's ship, you can sell it. You can't just grab it and use it on your own ship. Surprise. Wild, you're saying 16s is probably still the best thing to buy?
I buy 32s, but I
I
don't know
kinda-
what ship you have and how it goes in there.
I'm don't think 30s fit very well in the Starfarer.
Let me look it up real quick. Cargo grid, MISC. Starfarer.
Because it has a grid. You can fit a lot more.
So it says 24s in the middle. 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 16s, a couple 8s, and a metric shit ton of 4s and 2s.
I did all 8s, and I fit completely full 8s.
Well, you'd be there a while loading that shit, though, huh?
Yeah, it took a while, but you know, I think I could do about the same with 16.
Hey guys.
Try it out. We'll see how.
Hey, Miss Maria.
Hey, how's it going?
Fair to Midland.
Looking at a screen.
Yeah. I just kind of heard you on that, and I'm with Wild on that. 24s would probably be your largest, because I'm having the same issue with the Caterpillar. I bought 30. Well, I brought those 32s back to you from that, and I had a time putting those on, but 24s snap in like a champ.
Ah, look, it's the usual suspects.
Hey.
All right. Hey, Rook.
Yeah.
Happened to walk by the terminals on my way to buy a tractor beam gun. There was a terminal open. Like, I'll throw 10 minutes at it.
And how did that 10 minutes?
It's not over yet.
Yeah. Okay.
Not over yet. Got about 3-4 minutes, I think.
I had a very interesting 10 minutes last night with Wild and those guys, hearing the blow-by-blow of all the shenanigans happening in the middle of the night.
Mm.
Yeah, there's some pretty weird going on now. The thing that I saw on Reddit is they're getting a tray, like a lunch tray from somewhere,
Mhm.
and slapping it on the
That's what
commodity
Rob was
screen.
doing.
Yeah.
Yep. Some guy did it to me, so I took it back and did it back to him. And then he threw it up there. I threw it in my inventory and got back on the deal in front of him.
Well, say that again. They take a tray and put it in front of the screen so you can't see it, or does it
Yeah.
knock you
Yep.
out?
Yeah. Oh,
You can't see it.
come on now.
What a bunch of jackasses.
So it forces you to get out of the screen and pick it up, and they get in there.
Huh.
Guy's trying to knock me off.
Yeah, running you out. There's a. That's just craziness.
Children.
Absolute children. I think children are better than these children.
Yeah, would it be?
Oh, on this game, they have no discipline. In real life, they have to face some sort of consequence.
Yeah.
Well, you would hope.
Well, I think it's about the moral underpinnings of the foundation, if you will. Right? I think if
Who's bringing morals into this?
whoa.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
It's getting a little,
Well, okay. Let's. How about we'll strike a happy medium and we'll just do ethics.
There you
Ethics
go.
is great, yes.
You know, morals might be too high and lofty,
Yeah.
but I'll take ethics.
Yeah. We may be asking just a little bit too much, is what you're trying to say.
Ooh,
Oh,
Little too
this guy almost got me off the screen.
Yep.
I just don't get it. Yeah, there's so much of that this morning when I was on for a little bit.
Yeah, I'm hearing some kind of noise, like a
motorbike?
like a puff of air or a whoosh. You know?
Maybe he's
Yep.
using
Kinda
one
stuff.
of those. He may be using one of those Nerf guns.
I just random.
What is up with all the boxes?
People are tossing them at each other to get them off the screens and things, knocking
Knocks
you
you out
Nice.
of
out.
queue.
hmm
Oh my god. People are so creative and
Yeah.
annoying.
Well, yesterday, I think when I was on, there was like, I think it was like 3 of those hover bikes that were all destroyed. 1 inside the admin office and 2 outside. So,
Crazy.
yeah, there was some craziness going on there.
All right, well, I've got 416 of corundum and 488 of copper. Let's see what I can grab. Anything?
Money making time.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah,
Do a
you can.
13 million to
Yeah, you get the.
pyro. You'll have to fit 334 of each to make it, or make 2 trips or whatever.
So is it plausible if I have the amount of stuff that I just drag into Pyro if I don't have... Let's just say I put everything in the Pyro hangar, say in a large hangar. Can I bring that stuff out that I'm looking for a mission and then...
Yep, just bring it back up the exact amount you want and press it down, and it'll say you want to do this mission. Yep.
Okay, all right. So, but do you want to grab the mission after you bring the stuff up? Okay, all right, that makes sense then. All
So
right.
don't get confused and accidentally use your shit.
Yes.
Did that yesterday too. It's just yeah.
Okay.
how many billionaires do we have?
Well,
Oh, not even close.
yeah.
Not even close.
But I'm playing
I
it.
just yeah.
I'm figuring it out. I'm slowly figuring it out. I switched to my Starfarer, which has a lot higher
capacity
You want-
for...
You want
Yeah,
to use my
carry, so-
C2, Chad?
Huh?
You want to use my C2?
No, I got my Star. It's all good.
All right. Well, I'm talking 700 SCU instead of 200 and whatever you said.
But there's a guy that can fit 600 in Star.
Wow. I got to see that.
Posted a picture.
Yeah, but I can load mine in 10 minutes.
Asshole, go find a new hobby.
It's like playing tic-tac-toe. What's your next move? Okay.
Yeah, it's like I've got granola bars in the break room.
Okay.
If you can
Somebody
get the
actually-
warp drive to work on it.
This may be a risky endeavor, but I am going to approach it.
Yeah, it's definitely been 10 minutes and I haven't seen it update. Let's see.
I don't know about that 10-minute rule, to be honest with you. I've seen more
Cut it out, you
closer to
moron.
15, if not.
Those
And
caterpillar
then you gotta be
eyeballs
like
out of my
right on
face.
the money. I mean, you need to just be grabbing stuff. And like Wild said, what? Just choose your number that you want and just say max, enter.
Yep.
Max buy.
Well, I am one little mission away from finishing that deal, so
Congrats.
Yeah, the
I
guys
just
are
can't get any corundum to finish the damn thing. So,
double teaming.
does anybody have 7 corundum 32 boxes they want to sell me?
Sure.
732s.
Yep,
Saw
or
at least
whatever that comes out to in SCUs.
saw at least one guy posting that had 500 million pirating.
Oh wow.
All
Pirating.
pirated.
Pirating?
Yep, all pirating. Just doing Mantis and
He's proud of himself, isn't he?
I've got 13 32s of corundum.
Sell me 7.
Sure.
Okay.
If you want to do the run, I just want the points for the mission.
Okay.
Is everybody in a party?
No, I don't think so. I'm
Okay.
actually, I feel guilty when all I'm doing is moving parts, and you guys are out making the money.
No, send me an invite, Wild.
Okay.
I'll hook you up.
I don't know who Fraz it is. I'm not accepting your friend request. I don't see you in the list, Rook.
I joined on Chad, so am I not in your friends list?
Don't know. Is it the same as your Discord name?
Yep. Rook 103.
There it is. There it is.
Got you, boo. I'll head your
Boo.
hanger.
That's funny.
Are you in your hanger right now?
I am.
Sweet. Yeah, I just need to load my ship because I'm having two guys who haven't played in a few years that want to play in a small group. So
Right on.
figured we'd do a couple of runs tomorrow night.
Right on. For some reason, the patch has reversed both of my x-axes on both HOTAS.
Yeah.
Did it happen to you as well?
Yeah, every patch I always have to revert them.
Interesting. That
What's
doesn't
the
happen to
difference
me very
between
often.
HOTAS and HOTAS?
I don't think there's much.
HOTAS
Well, I
is
mean, technically
hands-on,
speaking, yeah.
hands-on throttle and stick. So it's
Okay.
a throttle and a joystick. HOTAS is hands-on stick and stick. And my favorite is
Gotcha.
HOTAS, which is
Hotas
hands-on
ass.
throttle and stick and stick.
That sounds kind of like Kentucky and stuff going on there.
No, there's no relatives involved, man.
All
So,
right.
yeah, no, but I used to play with dual sticks, and then I had a throttle. The throttle is kind of nice, you know, for like chill, just some cargo or flying
Mhm.
around picking up parts. You know, you can kind of just set your set your speed and let it go. But once I got the VKBs, I still have stuff that I could do that with without having a quote unquote throttle. Although Masperia brought it up yesterday, VKB has a brand new space throttle that basically has a joystick, like the handle, big handle on the top, is a 4-way stick. So it's like a throttle and a joystick all in one.
I was just going to get my old Atari pad out and go to it.
Yeah, there you go. Maybe just one of those Pong ones.
Uh-oh.
Just a dial.
I can't. Can't put that there.
Those morons gave up.
Did they?
Are they?
Yeah. They kept on trying to knock me off, and I was too picky for them. It's because I bathed in gumbo, probably. And we started watching the New Orleans voodoo-based James Bond in the 70s. Jane Seymour.
Oh, that's a good one.
The kids were like, "Yeah, let's do that one. Let's do that one, James." So they're watching.
You know, my favorite, I guess, opening scene or whatever from James Bond is the one with Christopher Walken and View to a Kill. When they're on that ship and and the way the music kicks in, you know, from I can't remember who made that song, A View to a Kill, but he asked,
Oh yeah.
you know who it? I can't think who it is.
Yeah, I don't
Was
know.
it? I don't know, but it was just the funniest thing though, because the one guy didn't want to deal with it or whatever, and he drops him out of the seat and out of the little thing, and the comment was, "Does anybody else want to drop out?" And and then the music starts. I just thought that was. But I like Christopher Walken. He plays such a unique character in all of his.
He is a unique character.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He reminds me of Gary Oldman. I mean, they guys can play just about anything,
Oldman's incredible.
Yeah. Then you guys ever seen those BMW films back in the? I think they were in the '90s when they came out. It was a set of 10 series of films, and they just had an astonishing amount of named actors in them, but they were all based on BMW cars. And the guy Clyde, what is his name? Clive
Owen.
Yes, Clive
Oh,
Owen.
yeah.
You've seen those?
Played the driver.
Yeah, he played the driver,
Yeah.
actually. Yeah.
And the GTO versus the 55, right?
I'm not sure. All I remember is we were flying a lot of missions, wartime
Hey,
stuff.
doofus.
And I just remember
Fuck
those
off.
were very interesting
Bye-bye.
because they always they were based on, I guess, a different series of cars each session or each movie.
Mm-hmm.
And they were just very well done, I thought, but they were just kind of intriguing, the topics they kind of took about. But I was just amazed at the number of stars that were in it. Some of them dead, some of them alive still now. Good Lord, how many weapons does this thing have on it? Whew.
Duran Duran, by
More
the way.
than 2. Oh yeah.
Duran Duran viewed.
Ah,
I
there
wanted
you
to say
go.
Depeche Mode, and I'm like, no, they're way too
No.
Yeah.
sour and grumpy for that.
Duran, yeah.
But hey, man, Dave Gahan can still sing like a banshee.
Oh yeah. It could very well be that someone's got this macroed.
You think?
I swear that I saw the corundum a little bit, and then
disappear.
it was all gone.
I was seeing that too. Yeah.
And hey, I get it. I'm the voice attack guy, but I don't do voice attack for anything that
That cheats.
can't. Yeah, not doing anything that you would a keyboard and a mouse nor. Got me off that time.
Phrasing? We're not doing phrasing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Weapons are all intact. Now I need to. You said he knocked you off finally?
Guys, they've tried like probably 12 times.
Let's go to the transcript. He said, he finally got me off.
Oh. Wrong toy.
Okay, let's
I think they're just screwing with me
That's
at this
hilarious,
point
dude.
because the screen next to me has no one on it.
That's just
I wanna-
harassment then.
So I think I think they're just trying to keep everyone off the screen except for that they're on, so that they they don't lose the
That nobody's
macro.
looking. Yeah.
Yeah.
hmm
Bring up that QR code and grab a screen cap. You'll show them.
Amazes me the lengths that people will go to do those dastardly things in a game. So you know if they're doing it in a game, then they are very unscrupulous in life.
Mm-hmm. Well, except for the
Maybe.
cowardly part, right? In the game,
Yes,
the game doesn't have real-world consequences for them, so they
absolutely.
can be as right. But yes, you could count on them to have the absolute worst morals and decision-making in real life if it has no consequence.
hmm
Really not the kind of I want to hate.
Absolutely.
Negative. Negatory.
Although I have had the opportunity to think about it in deep thought of buying a Mantis and doing some payback, but you know, then the better part of Valor since.
Oh no, I'm all for that. I'm all for that. I think you know, we're all spending some time trying to build up our nest eggs and stuff.
Yeah.
And once that happens and we're kind of all sick of it, I absolutely want to put together a fleet and just go out there and get snared by the pirates and waste them all.
Yeah. Go hunting, pirate hunting.
Mm-hmm.
So if we were to jump in a group, like if that mechanic is working on that day, and they interdict, would the entire group fall out? Because that would be sick. Moreover, would they skip a group of people jumping together?
They don't know who's jumping.
Got it. Okay. I've never done it, so I have no clue what kind of feedback the operator gets during that process.
Yep, nothing. You turn it on, and if someone goes through your bubble, they drop out of warp.
Copy. Huh,
How big is the bubble? Because I'm seriously thinking of checking out. Can you buy one of those in game?
Yeah, Mantis. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's.
Mhm.
I believe it's 20K. It's a
I
20K
might just
bubble.
try it. 20K. That's woo.
Pretty large,
Damn,
but you know when you
that's
think
really-
about the size of the the planetary systems, solar systems that we're in, that's tiny,
Yes.
right?
Mhm.
And that's why doing a dog leg, even
Helps.
a short one, you miss it.
Space is big, I hear.
Yep.
I hear that too.
It's one of the appropriate times. Yeah. It's one of the appropriate times you can do your hand waving, like everything, the whole thing. It's gigantic.
Hey, Maz, I'll loan you my Guardian QI if you want to go mess around with interdiction.
I have a QI, but it won't drop them out of warp. It'll only contain them from getting back into warp.
Is it a dampener?
Yeah, it's just a dampener.
Yeah, there's dampeners and there's interdictors.
Mhm.
Some of them have both, and some of them can only.
Jeez. Now the Zeus MX is the one that I've actually that has both, I believe.
I believe that is the only one that has, besides the Mantis.
Mhm. I think it'll be a lot more sturdier ship, I guess, as far as with firepower. I'm not sure if the Mantis has a lot.
But also not very fast.
Yeah. Mhm.
Mantis is quick.
Yes. Okay. I see what you're saying.
That's the I'm gonna get a Mantis with some because I think the Polaris a Mantis with active dampening on way to keep ship ramming it. They can't go nav speeds, they bounce off.
Get up there, you pile of shit.
Wow, don't talk about your mother that way.
He just says, okay. Ah. All right, now I got to put together a somewhat of a loadout for this not constellation. This
Can you get that up there, Rook?
Yeah, let me give it a whirl.
one, two,
They just they must have this macroed because I haven't seen the budget at all, except for one little blink.
That's pretty dastardly. I suppose it's fair play. Does CIG have any beef with running macros?
Hell yeah!
Like this they do, yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
It basically they'd have no problems with macros that do things that normal people. But if you're running a macro that is something that a normal person can't do, that's not okay.
Gotcha.
They also they don't want you multi-bot, right? So you
could
could
expand on
you
that.
could,
I don't follow that.
So you can have a computer here and a computer here right next to it, and have two accounts running at the same time. Like Foxy Loxy does that all the time, right? Got one ship
Okay.
over here, got another ship over there. He sets them up. He's doing testing for,
Gotcha.
missiles or whatever. And
Is that
that's fine.
quasi-sanctioned?
That is fine.
That kind of behavior? Okay.
But if you have botting software and you're controlling one computer from the other,
Yes.
that they don't like that at all, right? They don't want you to have a
Okay.
bot that does things. So
Okay, that makes sense.
it's kind of a fine line, but not really. Like if you're doing it with your hands and your feet, then it's okay. And if got everything macroed up the wazoo so that you have a turret bot, right? And you got to set up where you press your trigger to shoot your guns, press your thumb button to shoot guns for the other computer for your turret. It's always faced forward, right? Then they're like, nope, that's not as intended. Now, if you had a foot pedal that was attached to the other computer, that would be
Think
okay.
of the Rube Goldberg required to make this work and still
Yeah.
qualify as being, conducted by meat.
Yeah. So, like I said, there are people that kind of do it.
So if there's meat involved, it's sanctioned.
Correct.
Okay.
All right. Well, enough of this.
Well, Bar, how did you do today? Did you manage to get enough for a few missions, possibly?
Oh, I worked all day, man.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I've only been on for like an hour. But my day was marvelous. I had a machine design, passed some tests, so that was good.
Nice. Hmm.
You know, living the dream. Just another day then.
Man.
Cleanup crew to storage Delta 2. Cleanup report to storage Delta 2.
Where's old Rooster tonight? Is he,
He was on earlier, about noon.
okay.
Said he might be back tonight.
We had those winds knocked out power today for several hours. Yeah, there were straight line winds about 60 mile an hour. Kind of glad I did. Well, I planted stuff, but man, it kind of almost pushed everything over that we planted, or at least that I put in the ground.
Some posts or something.
Yeah, they have them, and I went out and kind of managed to, because they're small trees, there's really no way to kind of get a good catch on them unless you just go, left to right on them. So it's just a matter of keeping them stable. But I saved the stakes from the other trees that I had, so it was kind of an easy job. But I planted those little just tomatoes and cucumbers and peppers, but they were fresh, but they're in a raised bed, and the wind was just pushed them over. So hopefully I can get out there tomorrow and just kind of stake them a little bit so that they can get a good strong root to grow taller. Then I can cage them up a bit.
No matter what I do, because of the way the sun is, my apple tree just wants to grow crooked.
I always thought that was because of the winds too, because here we get a southeast to, or actually a southwest to basically north eastern wind. Sometimes it goes north, and all the trees and everything, when you look around the neighborhood, when you just finally start to looking out in the county, they all have a lean to them in that direction, which is kind of weird.
I've done some testing, Masperia, in Lubbock, Texas, for wind energy.
Really?
And I was completely freaked out by just how windy it was continuously in Lubbock. Lubbock is a pretty large test ground or test bed for wind turbine development, kind of bleeding edge stuff. And
Really?
I was freaked out by that. Yeah, I was completely freaked out by it. It was like it just never stopped, ever.
Yeah, it's well, we don't get that, but but Lubbock is out to the
AFK for coffee.
all right.
Gabby.
It's out in the northern portion. It's in the panhandle almost. Kind of in the panhandle. It's not all the way there. So yeah, they get a lot of different weather than we don't get here. It gets cold there. And so that, I guess, where's the Rocky Mountains end? Is it parts of New Mexico?
That sounds about right, but I'm not really good with geography.
Yeah. Yeah, they get a lot of different weather, but that's interesting to know that actually. I'm trying to remember what air base is there. We used to fly into Lubbock.
I don't know, Wild, for the life of me, I cannot get these stacked.
I think Wild stepped out to get some coffee.
Yeah, he
Uh,
went
yes.
out to get coffee.
Yeah.
Texas weather is special.
It is at that. You just never know.
Man, what is the deal with these 32s?
They're a pain in the ass.
What
I
are
had
you
it
loading
last
them
night
on?
where I was just slapping them, but sometimes they want to be a dirty rotten.
Yep. I
Are
was
you
gonna say
loading them on a
keep-
C2?
Yeah.
I was going to tell you to just keep the cash, but after all this nonsense, I'm like, maybe I'll take the cash. Jeez, Louise.
Is it the grid they're not
No,
Catch
it's,
it.
the grid's fine. It's the top ones. You got to slide them up between the roof and the other one.
Oh, yeah. It's an angle and a...
Because we got to put
width.
22 32s on this to make the quota.
22 32s.
Mm-hmm.
Good luck with that.
Done it like 7 times.
Ouch.
Oh, what are we doing back there?
Just wondering if I can drag them along.
Oh, okay.
You got it.
It won't give me the color though.
Oh, the cargo purple
Yep.
or purple, what do you want to call that?
Duck right there.
Oh, 32s fit in here great. Starfarer. Don't fit in.
Do they?
Chad, was there a butt there? What was that? They just don't what?
They don't fit on the grid.
Oh,
They
okay.
fit in here. It's huge. I could probably fit 10 of them in here.
Currently working through Carrick loading, and it's, I don't know, it's cathartic maybe? Soothing?
Hmm.
Same Starland.
Oh, you got it there.
Yeah. But is that far enough back?
Just push it one more. You can.
Like that? Nope, that's
Half.
halfway back. Well, we gotta do it half at a time. We'll do it half at a time, man.
There you go. Yeah, you just
Damn.
almost have to get them ones above the one before you put the next one down on the bottom, or you're
Yeah.
going to be fighting.
Do I throw that one up here?
Yeah, I'll throw it up for you. Or you want me to try it?
No, I think I got it now. I just got to get it squared. Oh, no way. Not standing in front of it, though.
Okie dokies.
Nice.